also, this weekend, is a smorgasbord of sport. It's upon us. We need a preview. Here for the ride is AFL journo Marnie Vinall, Stone Cold NRL legend Benny Elias, and pinball maverick Roy Wallace. So slap on your spandex, stretch your glutes, because it is time for... Yes, it's the weekend sporting G-Up. Welcome, all of you guys. First up, I'm over to you, Marnie, because look, it's not the opening round the AFL were hoping for with Cyclone Alfred, but in all honesty, for me, round zero, maybe a little bit of a waste of time. Should we get rid of it altogether?
Well, I think even just coming out of the gates, the term round zero doesn't have quite the same oomph as maybe Las Vegas round that their competitors have. But you're right, there's not that much the AFL can do about a cyclone, but even so, you've got 10 other clubs who just have to sit back and watch and wait for their teams to play. I will say it is smart having Collingwood in opening round though, because even if you don't go for Collingwood, which so many people do, you go for their opponents.
Very true, Marnie. It's always good having a hate watch of Collingwood, I've got to admit. Now, first game, Sydney Swans up against the Hawks. Is it Sydney's to lose?
Yes, well, their last game was in a grand final, which is very impressive to get to, but they lost it by 60 points.
That's
so
right.
you think there's some mental scarring potentially happening there.
Yeah.
No, it's a new year. It's all going to be
fine.
fine.
It's fine.
It's all going to be fine.
Totally
New year,
fine.
go Swans.
Well, let's head to the other code and the one, the only, Benny Elias. Benny. I've always got to get you on when the Brisbane Broncos are doing incredible things. And a 50-point win, that's pretty good.
Oh, they were phenomenal, weren't they? They were just absolutely out of this world. Beating the Roosters down here, you guys just love beating any Sydney side up there, the Broncos, and what a great start it was for them. 50 points on the Roosters, which, you know, the Roosters are always a competitive side, but to get walloped like that up there, really alarm bells there. Michael Maguire, the coach, Madge, has just obviously made a massive impact up there and has seemed to be the man now up there in Queensland who's going to bring home this dream for the Broncos. After one game, it's spectacular up there, and their confidence is sky high.
Benny Elias, Susie Youssef here. I just wanted to ask a slightly left of centre question. How often do you think about the 1994 intercept from the pass that Alfie Langer made and set you up for the Clyde try in the State of Origin?
I feel that's a loaded question.
Yeah. I mean, because it lives rent-free in my head. I just want to say thank you once again.
Oh, aren't you beautiful? You've been very kind to me here. Thank you so much. I think you're from my country town, I think. Are we not from the same Lebanon?
In many ways, I think you're probably the dad I never had. And if my dad's watching, I love you more. So back to you, Georgie.
Well, Benny, I'm going to be kind to you as well here, because I can't just talk about the Broncos all the time. I'm also very interested in Mr. Jerome Luai, who is maybe going to turn your Tigers from wooden spooners into premiership winners. Is that a possibility?
Look, Jerome Luai has had more publicity than the Prime Minister in the last 3 months. He's been out of this world. Or, you know, if you could just go by all the media and all the attention that he's been given, you know, it's certainly it's just a matter of complete. The Tigers will just get out there and turn their season upside down, starting with Jerome Luai. He's been an absolute massive impact at the Tigers here already. Good for the young kids. His experience and his finesse will be absolutely welcomed at the Tiger Town, and everybody's looking forward to seeing him play tonight, and I think he'll thumbs up for him.
Yeah, I'm even looking forward to it, and that's, you know, a die-hard Queenslander. So we'll see. We'll see what he can achieve. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Finally, we've got to head to the West Coast, because West Coast Pinball Festival organiser Roy Wallace is joining us from Perth. Roy, the festival is kicking off tonight. What have you got planned?
Absolutely, thanks guys. We're going to have over 130 pinball machines for the public to come in and play. A bunch of activities for kids and families over the weekend. Lots of tournaments, competitions for people that are completely new to pinball, as well as some of the seasoned pros have flown in from the East Coast to compete for some of the silverware this weekend, so it should be fantastic.
Screw the kids. How am I just hearing about this, and why am I on the other side of the country? You're the dad I never had. How do I get to this event?
So basically, each year we've been growing this event over the last 5 years. We now get quite a big East Coast contingent, and some of the internationals come over. Some people just want to come and play pinball all weekend, non-stop.
We can't be showing this footage. This is illegal. Look how hot that is.
Labyrinth pinball?
Yeah. Roy, 1992 Addams Family pinball machine, greatest of all time. Discuss.
Yes, it is actually, and a lot of people come here wanting to play an Addams Family, as well as some of the, I guess, absolutely collectible and lovely machines that people played back in the 70s, the 80s and 90s, particularly the early 90s, around 1992. We've got a lot of games from that era here that people can come and play.
Oh, Roy, the children are going to be there, and I think Mr. Roy McManus may join you as well.
I'm so excited I just tilted.
Roy, Benny, Marnie, thank you very much for joining us on the G-Up. Sport, sorted,
So much
so
sport.
good.
Remember when I spoke to Benny Elias? I will. Forever remember that. Can you tell me though, Hawks, Swans?
Yeah.
Forget your fiance.
Yeah, Robert, diehard Hawks fan. I think that the Hawks will do incredible things this year. I think the Swans will win this game though.
Okay.
Yep.